What is happening, Magnus sites? I am back with Ashley Miller on this rainy, gloomy day, just making us feel blah. But to match it, we're now going to watch the 6 most cursed movie sets of all time. She likes shit like that.
Yes, I do.
She is a serial killer fanatic. Her favorite icebreaker, she told me when she meets new men, is to say, so, who's your favorite serial killer?
No, it's not.
Ted Bundy! Oh my God! Alright, so, let me ask you this. Do you think you know any of the most cursed movie sets? What do you think?
I don't think so.
No? I'm going to tell you who I think are on there. Exorcist, The Omen, and Poltergeist.
Why?
Because I've heard.
Oh.
I've heard.
Okay, you've heard.
So those are the 3 I'm going to use right there. Okay? I've definitely heard about Poltergeist shit and shit on the set of The Omen. I'm not going to... I don't think I've heard anything about Exorcist, but I'm just like, oh, come on, man. It's like the scariest movie of all time. It's Satan, the devil, and all this shit. Possession. Oh, and Rosemary's Baby. Everything demonic I can think of. So those 4 movies, okay? That's what I think. Has that sparked anything for you? No? Okay. Well, let's get it, emo girl.
Fuck.
One of the most famous movie curses comes from the sets of the Poltergeist
God.
films, which reportedly claimed 4 lives of the main cast over its many years of filming. The movies, produced by Steven Spielberg, were a sensation upon their release, but the chilling aftermath of its human losses produced a terrifying legacy that sent shockwaves through Hollywood.
I remember hearing about the
First,
little
there
girl
was the
dying.
brutal murder of actress Dominique Dunn at the hands of her boyfriend. Then the consecutive losses of actor Will Sampson during a routine operation, and the death of Julian Beck, who succumbed to cancer. Finally, the curse struck Heather O'Rourke, the protagonist of the series, who was killed after a misdiagnosis from doctors when she became ill and fell into cardiac arrest.
Aww.
The reason for the curse? It was reported that some of the props used in the original film were actually the remains of deceased individuals, and they did not have permission to be used in the movie. While the film it took was never proposed to be a horror movie, the line of high-profile deaths it left in its wake would serve as a terrifying film in and of itself. Originally conceived as a comedy about a traveling Eskimo, the part was first offered to a world-famous comedian, John Belushi, who had just come off the wildly popular The Blues Brothers. He was reportedly a huge fan of the script and signed on immediately, only to die of a drug overdose before the movie could enter production. The film attempted to move on, recasting the part to actor Sam Kinison. Problems with funding persisted, but Kinison remained attached to the project until he was killed in a car accident in 1992. Not seeing any concrete warning signs, the movie continued to progress, attaching popular comedian John Candy just a few short months later. Before the movie could start filming, Candy died of a sudden heart attack. Production ceased, and the script floated around Hollywood for almost 3 years, with interest in the movie waning until it found itself in the hands of actor and comedian Chris Farley. Before he could commit to the picture, Farley died of a drug overdose, and it was shelved for good. James Wan's Conjuring
That's a
movies
good
have proved to be
movie.
worldwide
That's a good
smashes,
fucking-
producing spin-offs
Oh, I
and
loved
sequels
it.
that continue to make money to this day. But just as the movies are full of well-crafted scares, the cast and crew of the first movie experienced strange paranormal events during filming. The odd occurrences include the director's dog continuously barking at and growling at a person that was not in the room. The dog's eyes then seemingly watched something walk from one side of the room to the other, and eventually leave. Later, actress Vera Farmiga reported seeing devilish claw markings on her computer screen as she attempted to read the script. She believed at first it was a joke being played on her by the crew, but no one ever admitted to the prank. When the real-life mother the film was telling the story of visited the set, she said she felt the same presence of the witch known as Bathsheba all around the crew. She later fell on set and had to be taken to the hospital. And finally, whenever the screenwriters attempted to call the real-life paranormal investigator Lorraine Warren that Vera Farmiga plays in the film, their calls were plagued by static, and the line continuously going dead. Warren claimed that was unusual for her landline. Among the most heartbreaking and tragic
Really?
curses is that of the sci-fi film The Matrix. The horrifying losses began with the news actor Keanu Reeves' first child with his then-girlfriend Jennifer Syme was stillborn. While filming the Matrix sequel, Syme herself was killed in a tragic car accident. Then as filming got underway, actress and singer Aaliyah was killed in a plane accident. She was originally cast as Z, and the part eventually went to Nona Gay. Later, actress Gloria Foster, who played the Oracle, passed on from diabetes at the age of 67. Roman Polanski's seminal horror film Rosemary
two of them.
has a
How the
well-documented
fuck?
string of
I don't
atrocities that
understand
followed
how you got
filming
that.
due to a reported movie curse. The strangest events noted are that of the death of the movie's composer, who passed away after a blood clot developed in his brain. Strangely enough, his death directly mirrored that of the characters in the movie, but perhaps the most horrifying connection was that of the murder of Polanski's wife and unborn child by cult leader Charles Manson. Polanski purchased the house in 1969 from music producer Terry Melcher, who years prior rejected Manson's propositions to be a musician. In revenge, Manson ordered his cult to invade Melcher's home and murder everyone inside. What Manson didn't know was that Melcher had moved out of the house and Polanski had moved in. While Polanski was not home that evening, Manson's cult brutally slaughtered 6 people in one of the most famous murder cases in American history. But perhaps no movie curse was as deadly as that.
God!
Told you.
A multitude of deaths and strange occurrences plague the film's production and leave behind a legacy far scarier than the movie itself. To start, on 3 separate occasions were people who were involved with the film getting struck by lightning while on a plane. Screenwriter David Seltzer, actor
That's
Gregory Peck,
crazy.
and producer Mace Neufelds all reported surviving freak lightning storms while filming. Later, Peck's son would kill himself with seemingly no warning. Then, an assistant to the special effects consultant was brutally killed in a car accident with John Richardson. To make the curse even more real, when Richardson escaped from the accident relatively unharmed, he looked up to find a road sign that read, Almond, 66.6 kilometers. Then a tiger handler employed by the film died. Finally, a plane that was originally supposed to be used in the movie was switched out at the last moment and redirected for commercial use. It later crashed and killed all the civilians on board, solidifying The Omen as the film with the most indirect casualties of all time.
Fuck that.
I don't know how the
I
fuck
shouldn't
you
even
guessed
watch it,
3 of
'cause
those.
I heard about shit on the set of The Omen. I heard about crazy stuff with the poltergeist. And I said Rosemary. I had to think of everything that was satanic. I'm surprised The Exorcist wasn't on there. I really am surprised. But I didn't expect The Matrix to be on there. Actually, you haven't seen that, right?
Yeah, I've seen The Matrix.
Okay. I thought you said you hadn't. Yeah. I didn't expect The Matrix, and I didn't know what that to hook or whatever that was.
Well, I didn't think that it would be like horror movies because it's just too predictable.
Or maybe it's exactly what it should have been, you know what I mean? Dealing with strange forces and all that. Fuck that. No. Not me.
That's my favorite shit.
Oh my God. So, I mean, let us know what you thought. And if were any of your choices correct. You'll never see me play in a movie like that. Nope. Just because I'm scared of that shit all at the same time. So I don't even want to be in a movie that's got to do with all that stuff.
No, never.
Never. Tyrone is going to be the biggest horror movie of all time. We want you to play Satan. No, it's not happening. Nope. I just, that, call me superstitious or whatever, but you see all this shit here? Nope.
It'd be fun.
Well, I don't get The Matrix. I don't understand that one. All the others had to do with supernatural. Except for I don't know if To Hook or whatever it was called.
That one was supposed to be a comedy, it said.
It's just, I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I was hoping the emo girl could help me out. She's used to witchcraft.
Oh, okay.
Harry Potter
Totally.
fan. She knows about spells and stuff. So.
Not real ones.
All right, y'all. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you go follow Ashley on Instagram at ASHLEEY.LYN.
Yeah.
1 million subscribers.
Woo!